Hi, Matt DeMeo, Z Maestro, back with you, and this time it's for our final session of instant concentration, how to focus your mind in a world of information overload. You know, in the subtitle of this program, and in many of the comments that we've made during our sessions, I've used the word focus. It's a word we use all the time, but what is focus? You know, when I was a kid growing up, there was a TV comedy show that used to say, go look it up in your Funk and Wagnalls. Well, I've done just that. I've looked up the definition of the word focus, and not just in my Funk and Wagnalls, but other sources as well. And I think that you'll benefit from seeing some of these definitions. You know, the word focus can be used as both a noun and a verb. It's both a thing and an action. As a noun, it's rays or waves like light, heat, radio, energy, meeting at a single point. A focus, or a center of activity, attraction, or attention. It's a point of concentration. It's directed attention. As a verb, we can use it to make rays or waves meet at a single point. To make rays or waves become concentrated into a sharp beam. To have a focus. To focus on, to pay particular attention to, as in, the study will focus on a number of areas in science. Here's a couple of other quick ones. To concentrate into a sharp beam, or an act of concentrating interest or activity on something. We focus on the customer's requirements. Now, I want you to take a look at some of the important words that I've highlighted in orange that have appeared in this section. The words single point, attention, concentrate. These are important words to the definition of focus. Now we're going to do another demonstration, but this one will be in our imaginations. You see, understanding the point of this imaginary demonstration can be life-changing for you if you make the effort to focus on it. Have you ever burned leaves with a magnifying glass? I know some of you have probably burned ants, or maybe even the arm of your kid brother or sister. Okay, so you've got this magnifying glass, and here's the thing. Sunlight is falling pretty evenly over this little area, over this little field, but none of the leaves are having any holes burned in them. So now we take our magnifying glass and we focus a little beam of sunlight through our lens, and what happens? Right, the sunlight's intensified and it burns a hole in the leaf. Now, let me ask you an important question. And understanding this next point has the ability to change your life forever. Are you ready? Here's the question. Was any more energy being used? Was any more power needed? No. The amount of sunlight stayed the same. No more energy was used when we were burning leaves. But let's look at the extraordinary differences in the result. The outcome was totally different. In one case, all you had was a bunch of dried leaves. But by focusing the sunlight, the same amount of energy that was already there, you were able to start fires. Focus requires no additional energy. Focus takes the energy that's already available and multiplies its strength. In fact, by using a device, the results were magnified. All right, let's take it a step further. We're going to use a different device. Suppose that we were able to focus that sunlight through a specially constructed ruby quartz crystal. Well, we'd have a laser beam. And lasers can burn through steel with the same ease that we burn through dry leaves. In fact, when we think back to the very definition of it, you'll see that the rays, the waves of light, become concentrated. The light rays concentrated. And because of having focus, its force, its power, its effect is multiplied by many, many times. No more power is being used. It's the same amount of energy that's being employed. Look, in life, sure, people can have better skill, better luck than you. But when the pressure is on, and it really counts, it's those players in sports, in school, in business, and in life who have control over their thoughts who win. When you focus, you vastly increase your mental strength. You magnify your personal power, all without you having to spend any more energy than you normally would. And the greatest benefit is that you'll magnify your outcome. Your personal power on any project is increased when you keep your thoughts on a single point or topic. Pay close attention, and you concentrate. And the way to do this instantly is by using the mental device that we talked about before. Your mental device is like your magnifying glass, like your ruby quartz crystal, is to take a deep, cleansing breath and give yourself the mental command, come back to now. Come back to now. And there you have it, the ability to gain instant concentration. Join me in the recap of this presentation in our final segment.